All right, next up, thanks to our friends at Elmwood CDJR in East Providence, we're going to be doing the configurator segment where I configure a vehicle how I would personally spec it out, being the car nerd that I am. So today we're doing one that I really love. We're going to do the Ram 3500. Now, I've always loved Ram trucks. I love that movie Twister. So the big red truck when I was growing up, the V10 in the movie Twister, I was like, oh, they're so cool. And I've always thought they had great on-road presence. And what's cooler than driving a Dodge Ram? They're very serious. So the Ram comes in the Tradesman, the Bighorn, the Laramie, the Limited, and of course, as we scroll down here, the Limited Longhorn, which gives you all the goodies. But I've always thought there is a really great spot in here, and that is with the Laramie, because that gives you the leather, it gives you a lot of extra options, but it doesn't go absolutely crazy into the Limited and Limited Longhorn thing. So for me, I like the Laramie. We're gonna pick 4x4 here. And now you can get the crew cab or with the 6-foot 4-inch box, the mega cab with a 6-foot 4-inch box, easy for me to say, or you can get the crew cab with the 8-foot box, which is the long boy. That's the big long truck. For me, you know, it has to be parked somewhere at some point. So I'm going to go crew cab, 6-foot 4-inch box. For me personally, I do love the mega cab, but it gets into getting pretty long of a truck, especially for me. And if you've done this with me before, I really like black vehicles, so we're going to go here with the Diamond Black Crystal Pearl Coat exterior. Now this is an upgraded color, so it's not just flat black, it has a little bit of metallic in it. Look at how cool the front of this looks. I feel like Rams really lend themselves to being black or red, but I like black, so we're going to go down here. So these are the 18-inch aluminum wheels that we like. We've got some all-season tires on there, and as we know, if we don't, I am vertically challenged, so having power deployable running boards, I have them on my personal vehicle currently, they're a game changer for me, so I always do those if those are available. And to get those, we're going to get into the Laramie Level 2 equipment group. I'm going to select that for us. And on the interior, we're going to go black on the interior because that's what I love. Now you can also get the side steps that don't actually do the deployment and they're just fixed. But I find when you get out of the truck, it's always great to have the and it's easier to access because they're not fixed. So they come down lower and it's a lot easier to get in the vehicle. And this is a Ram 3500 and it's pretty big. So definitely going to want those, especially for myself. 5-passenger seating. We went to leather trim bucket seats. And I like the 5-passenger because it has the center console. And as we scroll down here, we have the Uconnect 5 with the 4.4-inch touchscreen, which is the big screen. We go down here. I'm not a big, huge sunroof guy, so I'm actually going to forego the sunroof. Front and rear rubber floor mats, absolutely, because not only am I getting in and out of the vehicle all the time, I have friends and all kinds of things and dogs, and it's a truck and it should be used for work, so we're going to get those rubber mats to keep the interior clean and keep it nice and easy to clean up. So if we look here, one thing I really love about heavy-duty trucks is they still have the column shift, which is really neat. And you have the big display there. Dodge is great at doing the interiors, and it's got the center console that we option for the 5-seating capacity as opposed to having the front bench. I like that because there's a huge amount of utility down here and plenty of place to put things. So we're going to do that. Instrument panel mounted auxiliary switches, absolutely, because knowing me, I would be adding lights and backup lights and all kinds of goodies. We're going to go here. I'm good on the chrome bumper. Bed convenience, definitely going to do that because that's the LED bed lighting, which, by the way, at nighttime when you're getting things in and out of the truck, you need the LED bed lighting. It's super helpful. And the spray and bed liner by Mopar. We've already upgraded to our equipment group there, which gives us those automatic adjust in reverse mirrors, the auto dimming exterior mirrors. And the one thing I really like is it's got the power folding mirrors, which is really nice, especially when you're parking a vehicle this big. And they're power telescoping as well. Now, I don't tow anything totally crazy, so this truck is probably a little nuts for me, but so I'm going to lay off the towing technology group because it already comes with a lot of great things. Now, there's the Sport Appearance package and the night edition, which are both really neat, but for me, those are 20-inch wheels. And just for ride quality, especially in a 3500 truck, I like having the 18s. It just gives you a little bit, that much more sidewall and rubber, and a little better ride, and you don't have to worry about scratching those beautiful wheels. I just mentioned I don't do a crazy amount of towing. So for me, I gotta go with the HEMI. I mean, the Cummins is unbelievable, over 1,000 foot-pounds of torque. If I were towing like a boat or towing all the time, absolutely, I'd go for the diesel. But personally, I'm not towing anything that's too crazy. And guess what? With the HEMI, you can tow 18,000 pounds with the 6.4 liter HEMI. It is mighty because it is the HEMI. And it sounds great too. And now they have the 8-speed transmission. It just makes quick work of anything you're pulling. You never even know anything's behind you. So 373 rear axle ratio. I don't need the dual alternators or the skid plate there. And so if we go down here, I think that's pretty good for a 3/4 ton truck, $67,360. And you can equip it how you'd like it. But if I were to get one of these 3500s, this is how I would do it. And I just think they're a really neat truck. And as long as we can have the HEMI and I can have a V8 in my life, I'm gonna try to do it. So if you like big Ram trucks like I do, make sure to go over to ramtrucks.com and build one just like this one. And make sure to take one for a test drive at Elmwood CDJR in East Providence.